Hello and welcome to another edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Right off the bat on today's show, Volkswagen's back on the news for the whole turbo diesel scandal they've been embroiled in for well over the past year. We got a couple of new pieces of information. Number one, something we kind of already knew, was the criminal fines have now been finalized at $2.8 billion that Volkswagen will be paying back. But they've also been put on probation for the next 3 years with an independent monitor that will be monitoring the situation that Volkswagen's in over those next said 3 years. But there's also been an interesting situation that's broken over the past 24 hours, and it is the fact that Italy and Belgium are both now suing Volkswagen, claiming that the defeat device that was on their vehicles that they claim to have fixed, the fix has done nothing to repair these automobiles. So they're actually taking them to task and taking them to court. This is going to be an interesting situation over the next several days. Another manufacturer is somewhat embroiled in this situation is Daimler, the head of Mercedes-Benz. Daimler is actually going through its own defeat device situation going on, as they have been caught with their hand in the cookie jar, so to speak. So more about this is going to come out over the next several months. Getting on to a little bit more happy news, maybe involving the 488 Ferrari. Autocar is reporting that this vehicle is going to get a hardcore version, and it's going to get the famed GTO badge, as it's going to be an homologation car for a racing series. So what are you going to get in the new 488 GTO? Obviously, the car is going to lose a fair amount of weight. Autocar is reporting the vehicle is going to have a little over 3,000 pounds to push around, and the existing 3.9-liter twin-turbocharged V8 is now going to be pumping out 700 horsepower, 660 pounds-feet of torque. And with a lot of aero work and obviously the lightweight body, it's going to be able to push itself to 62 in just 2.7 seconds. Now, none of this is official. This is just early reporting from the folks over at Autocar, so we ought to have a whole lot more, hopefully, in the next several months. Next up on the list, you may know the group called Hoonigan. Group out of California, does a lot of viral videos. If you've seen a lot of Ken Block's videos all over the YouTubes, that's a Hoonigan production. Also along with BJ Baldwin and his off-road race truck, that's another Hoonigan production. But they also do a lot of automobile modifications, and they do a fair tad bit of racing. And if you've ever wanted to go rallying, Hoonigan's looking for a driver. But the trick is, you gotta be female. Yes, they're looking for a lady to actually pilot their brand new Fiat 124 rally car in the upcoming year's racing series. And all you have to do is put together a 60-second video showing off yourself. It doesn't have to be real exotic. And send it to Hoonigan themselves. In fact, I'm going to put the link down in the show notes that you can actually take it right over there and get in on the action. You too may be the next rally driver in the Hoonigan stables. Another racing story that broke over the past 24 hours is Dale Earnhardt Jr., who surprised the world by claiming he's going to retire at the end of 2017. But a lot came out in the news in the press conference that he put out when he talked about his reasoning why he was going to do this. Now, if you know anything about Mr. Earnhardt, he's been going through a fair amount of concussion issues over the past several years. In fact, a big one that took him out a fair amount of races in the back half of last year, along with some of the races in this year as well. But Mr. Earnhardt worked very, very hard to get his health back in shape so he could get back in that race car. But apparently was also he could leave racing on his own terms and not because of a concussion issue. Maybe his doctors have actually informed him, this is just me talking out loud, that maybe the next concussion could be his end. So he's going to race through the end of the season. He's also got a couple of Xfinity races in 2018 that he's actually going to be running. But the driver who's raced 18 years in NASCAR, along with the record 14-year consecutive most popular driver been voted on by the fans. He's an impressive ambassador for the stock car world. Maybe doing a little bit of dirt car racing. That's what we were hearing some rumors about. Also, there's a lot of time on his schedule now. Maybe you want to take a shot at Indy or maybe Le Mans. We'll have to wait and see on those fronts as well. But big congratulations to Mr. Earnhardt's career, and good luck in your retirement. And that's all there was that I thought was worth talking about for this edition of Motor Cars Enthusiast. Don't forget to like us over on the Facebook page. Links down in the show notes. Also, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, you can do so at any time and get the first dibs on the brand new shows as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again real soon.